as already mentioned, you asked for it, so here it is. Welcome back, everybody, to the wonderful world of Paluush! Yes! There's, of course, our world Paluushia, the one and only, It's so beautiful. Everything's plushy over here. It's a fluffy world with the habitability of 100% to our plushy friends. Ah, yes, the wonderful world of Paluushia. Welcome to this galaxy. I've completely filled it up with the wonderful worlds of 20 different species, 4 fallen empires, for playing with gigastructures, caches of ancient technology, more events, more insults, dynamic political events, a whole slew of hilarious mods that are ready to rock and roll. But first, let's take a look at our environment and see where we're at, because we got worlds to colonize, worlds that need to be plushified. Ah, fluffy worlds with their unity bonus of 15%, as well as resources from jobs plus 10%. OP, oh yes, you know it's also OP. Good old Trevor. Trevor has got, of course, the Space Miner bonus, which means that we can get space stations super friggin' cheap, and that's exactly what we want. Also notice we got 2 black holes nearby. No, I'm not going to trigger the worm this time around. We'll leave that one for the worm boys to deal with, because why would we ever want to turn our beautiful plushy world into this? And we got some strange flows as well. Finally, we're getting some stuff in terms of our archaeological sites, and on top of that we can build another science ship. Let's just sell off all that food, because god, we don't need that food. That is all fine and dandy, but we don't need any of that. What we do need, however, is make sure that we have enough minerals, because we need to start building alloy foundries for our glorious ships. Now, because we got the joy of being able to build stations really quickly, we're going to go straight for those expansion traditions. What are our ethics? Well, we are egalitarian and materialist. What a joy. We'll probably flip that over towards xenophobe at some point, once we decide to, once we find out that other species in the galaxy are clearly not plushy, which would be, oh god, that would be heresy. Heresy to the great Trevor. We can't have any of that. Supreme plush Trevor. Of course, she is female, with a skill level of 2 out of 5, and architectural sense and space miner, such a delight. Ah, our plushy empire is going to be the fluffiest amongst the stars, with gigastructures being seen from trillions of parsecs away, which is basically the other side of the observable universe. But hey, whatever. So we just got the strange ticking clock event, and we've got a couple of years until we find out what it does. Let's hope it actually materializes into something joyous, like a dreadnought or a Gaia world somewhere nearby. That would be really nice. Now, obviously, that can go horribly wrong as well, but hey, it's Stellaris, right? What are you gonna do if something bad happens? Just go with the punches and build more gigastructures as soon as we can. So here's our biggest problem. We are extremely fluffy, which means that we can only start on fluffy worlds and expand to fluffy worlds. However, we do have the ability to turn other worlds into fluffy worlds, because we get the ability to turn stuff into fluffy worlds very early on, as I believe. Let's take a look here to our terraforming options as soon as I got my robots underway, because fluffy robots are, of course, necessary as well. Let's take a look here at this here continental world. Terraform, fluffy world, yes. With a fluffy climate, with a climate habitability of 100%. Does cost us a significant amount of money, at 7,000 credits, which is not something that we have at the moment, but as long as we can get territory, 7,000 credits shouldn't be all that difficult, and then we can build these perfect, fluffy paradises. Now, due to the wonders of the introduction of the market back in Le Guin, we can just easily float our economy by just having stations all over the place and just sell off our excess food as well as the consumer goods whenever we want, because it's not like our fluffykins need to have any food. Communication enabled with the Urgaluk Partnership, the galaxy's most delicious aliens. Oh, hello there. The galaxy's most delicious aliens, you say? At least they like us, because we're bright materialists. They somehow managed to get 2 systems, though. That's adorable. I know, we do have like 20 different empires floating around, so who knows how long that is going to take. But yeah, at least we got first contact, and they're delicious. Sadly, we're not authoritarian, because then we would eat them. Ooh, we most likely have a second contact here with a humanoid ship floating around. Let's see if we can make first contact here. Let's hope it's not a fanatic purifier or something like that, even though they're in this cluster over here. And, yeah, we should be able to be a little bit more powerful than them. So let's just for safety's sake, invest into some corvettes, and in case we need to overthrow them earlier than expected, shall we? And we got the Shipping Alliance. They're a trade league, peaceful traders. Oh, that's just amazing. Sure, we will trade with you. That's perfectly fine. What do you want to do here? You're bribing me for what? Sure, I'll take your resources. Wow, they're overwhelming to us. How about a commercial pact? They will get 5.54 a month, and we only got 1.14? Sure, I guess. Yeah, I have a research agreement as well. Man, they really like us. Probably because of the bright materialist item here. It doesn't matter. We will soon, but, you know, we'll soon demand their tributary status to us anyway, so we'll see. What else do they have here? Morag Dig Site. Maybe this would be a good time to tell you that this gameplay, this particular playthrough, is perfectly balanced, just like it should be, because we're also playing with the Infinity Stones mod. Oh yes. We're gonna go for the snap. Did I mention that we're also playing with real space? Because, yeah, we're playing with real space. Let's hope this is actually going to play well together with gigastructures, because in the past have had some problems with gigastructures. Okay, so it would appear that our neighboring friends wants to do a cultural exchange. Apparently we're a noble complement plural. Okay, yeah, sure, a cultural exchange, yeah. We would like to know them better. Discovery mission opinion modifier added to these guys. That would be nice. We can do a discovery mission to them. So, yeah, we'll send a cultural exchange so they can learn about our superior plushy ways. Yes, our superior plushy ways. So, a random machine world has popped up. I'm not entirely sure where on Earth it came from. But, yeah, random machine world is here. Unsure how this works. But, yeah. Size 17 machine world. And there's a size 17 continental here as well. Very curious. Gonna need to claim that, because size-wise, that's pretty good, especially once we turn it into the glorious fluffy worlds, because right now we just need to sell off as many consumer goods as we can, just to get up to that 7K, just to, you know, get ready for the terraforming process. The very first Ascension perk, always important, Technological Ascendancy. One of the more straightforward ones because of the amazingness that is, well, the 10% bonus and tech speed that we can get, as well as all the rare tech that we can get, which is going to be rather important once we start building those here giga structures. Of course, we're going to start off with macro structures, then mega structures, and then, of course, giga structures. It's going to be great, going to be glorious. Really looking forward to that, especially with our plushy power. Ooh, a defensive pact. Sure. Now here's the problem. Our allies got Morag, which means that they potentially have access to the Power Stone. Now I don't know what the Power Stone actually does. What I do know is, once they get it, we get our CB to take it from them, which is something we're gonna need to do. And the Power Stone is a great way to kick things off, right? It's in the word, in the name. Power Stone. Something that fluffies like us definitely need. Look at that, isn't that adorable? That's an adorable governor right there. Alright, so we got 7.5 grand in the bank. A planet to colonize. Probably not that one. That one. Size 17, continental world. I think this is a good option. Let me have a quick look at the map here. Oh, there's a Class L brown dwarf here as well. Ooh, Katzenland, terraforming. Wait, really? I got a terraforming candidate in my own system? Really? I can't do anything with it at the moment because I don't have climate restoration. But size 24 planet over here that has a lot of potential. And this tomb world that is next door as well How curious. Well, it looks like a lot of stuff has happened in our system. However, we are going to just, you know, terraform this rock into a fluffy world. It's only going to take us 10 years and then we'll colonize it. Size 17 is more than large enough for us to expand into. Plus, there's a machine world next door. What more could you want? Let's be honest. Ooh, a new archaeological site that I've never seen before at Doom's Gate. I believe this is part of Morven's mod, which is apparently the killers of whatever destroyed this place are nowhere to be found. So, yeah, murder happened. Also, an alien ancient medical complex has been discovered. That's the that's very useful. I especially like the exotic gases we're going to get from that place. As long as we can actually colonize it in time, because we kind of need to spread our wings towards this L-gate system over here. As well as some of these here dig sites and more trading consortiums. And let's let the... Sure, we'll upload them later. But we need to take this system. Why this system in particular? Well, it means that we can still expand in over this cluster over here before our neighbors decide to cut us off. And, you know, them having the power stone is already a problem as is. And now we got a bunch of spiritualists to our south who definitely do not like us because we're materialist fools. So we'll subjugate them later. I'm perfectly fine with that. They do have 5 planets in their grasp, though. That is a problem. Oh, look, and they have rivaled us. Tell you what, Volta's rival you back because of the influence. Let's do that. And these guys, they don't like us because we're materialist fools. But you're traitors. Oh, that's why. Considering we got a couple of rivals around us, we need to go down the supremacy path for those joyous additional fleet command cap limits, just so we can get a little bit more firepower on the field. Plus, you know, the whole war doctrine thing is going to allow us to do whatever. We got one friend over here, but right now they're not a big fan. These guys, at least, of all of our fluffiness that surrounds them. So that's an issue. But we are very rapidly expanding over here, and these guys won't be able to get anywhere. And next up, we'll need to go over here, the Jamor system. Jamor, the producer of the game, because of course there is a system named after you. All right, so now these guys, the fanatic spiritualists from earlier is now just giving us money. That's fine. Are you trying to oh, commercial pact? Sure. Oh, great. Oh, look, it's the Dwamuk guys. We'll do a non-aggression pact with them anyway. Where are these guys? Where are these? Oh, down in here. So far away that it's never really going to be a problem for us. So, yeah, this here, delicious aliens can go sit over there for all I care. We'll just sit over here being boxed in. This is basically going to be a knife fight inside of a phone booth because there's 2 spiritualists and a bunch of traitors and the Fluffykins, i.e. us, sitting over here. And yeah, they don't have a lot of space to expand from what I can see, especially these guys. Although, yeah, they can go over here and over here. But we need to find ourselves some power stones and start building gigastructures. We want to go big. We want to go the biggest. Dyson spheres, stellar lifters. Oh, it's going to be glorious. Fossilized Skyscraper. Interesting. It appears what was once a low valley with a cluster of high-rise buildings was either blasted over with earth. Where is this? Romanox. I don't think I've ever seen this one before. Is this another... Or this is... Man. Okay, so that's a Class B star. This planet is orbiting this star slightly on the short side. Yeah, I'm intrigued by this fossilized skyscraper malarkey, but this star, which is slightly big, yeah, I don't think this whole orbiting stuff here is a good idea, guys. This may be a problem. Oh boy, more neighbors. We could have always used more neighbors, like these guys that are right next to us over here. They got 4 whole worlds. Ooh, they got a proto-star in here. Ooh, that is gorgeous. Oh, look at all those minerals. That is delightful. Sadly, we're not going to get that anytime soon, but thankfully we do have a couple of defensive packs going on right now. This little cluster, this tiny federation of fluff is is ready to stop them. Ah, these guys have not a lot of space to expand anymore. That's good for us because we can expand over here and we can expand over here. I think we put ourselves in a really good spot taking this system over here. Just so that, oh god, oh, where's this, oh god, protectors. Okay, we got ourselves some holy guardians nearby. They don't like us because, well, we went full-on materialists, so that's unfortunate. Oh great, we got the Volta Star Assembly. So, ooh. Hold on, the Volta, well, what is this? The Volta Star Assembly. Yeah, sure, whatever. I'm not interested in that. What I am interested in, however, is these Yalon protectors wanting to build a black site on one of our worlds. Now, that's fine, because that means they'll just like us more. On Afeshan 5. And they'll just build a Facility 6. Now, I have no idea where Afeshan? Hold on, what Afeshan 5, okay. There's Facility 6. So there's a good chance that this planet's gonna blow up at some point in the near future. Let's hope that it's actually gonna happen. We'll see. I'm not too concerned. I'm sure these good old, you know, fallen empires know what they're doing with their, you know, advanced technology and such. Not too concerned. Let's put it that way. Oh wow, we got living metal. We got living metal in our space. That means that megastructure production's gonna be even easier with that there. That is delightful. Ah, living metal. I think that's like, what, a 25% or like a 20% bonus to megastructure build speed? And considering are we focusing on engineering at the moment? Well, Corvette hull, why am I doing Corvette hull points of all things?
Construction project concluded.
I guess I'm going to war soon or something? I don't know. What I do know is, however, is that I'm going to need to start reinforcing this here system. Because, yeah, these aliens may cause some problems in the future. So, let's start upgrading this stuff here. And we'll do the same thing with some of our other Morgord. We found some Pi aliens. Interesting. I wonder what those aliens do. I'm also really interested in this fossilized skyscraper over here. We'll see. I'll see. Very curious. Oh wow!
Construction project concluded.
I didn't realize there was a Gaia world in here. Oh. Oh yeah, it's literally in there. So yeah, this Gaia world is over here. Does anybody have a suit that can withstand a bunch of resources, please? That'd be nice. Oh. What is this? New Causes Belly by the Liberius Syndicate. Really? A Causes Belly. The Mind Stone. Interesting. We can claim the Mind Stone from these guys. We should consider claiming the Mind Stone from those guys. Oh, we found a ticking clock. Oh boy. So, another mod that I'm actually running in this game is Supernovae, Cosmic Fury, which means that some of these worlds, specifically some of these stars, are going to blow up in the near future. Now, thankfully, there's nothing like that within our space. What's this? Ruined world. Okay, nothing. This is the relic world. That's fine. Oh, and Belgium. Yes, the backwater of Belgium. A size 12 world with primitives. Yeah, that definitely makes sense, everybody. Yeah, absolutely. Yes, Belgium. But yeah, some of these stars are gonna go kablooey in the near future. What kind of species is this? They don't really have an opinion on us. Oh yeah, because they're a hive mind. They don't care what anybody does. But hey, some of their stars are gonna blow up, so I guess that's a win. You know, I think it's time to start our first colony, and it's gonna be on the Gaia world. Sadly, last time I checked, Paluush are plushies, and plushies plus heat, as my toy when I was a 5-year-old can attest, actually do not hold up very well if you hold them against a radiator. And well, this here Gaia world has decided to now go additionally deep, even though it's a size 10. Wow, a size 10 Gaia world. I do want it. Oh, look at that. Paluush colony ship. Paluush Colossal. Let's do it. I need a name. Oh, extra toasty Paluush. Actually, no. We'll rename it later. We'll rename it later to something more interesting. I'm sure you'll like it. Everybody will be super excited about the name that I have in mind for that there world. And on top of that, we should probably get this here excavation site because I have no idea what it does. It's one that comes with a more event mod, so who knows? And we got another fluffy world, size 17. Let's colonize it. This is gonna be the one that I wanted. Trevor's Garden. Oh, it's perfect. Trevor's Garden. It's beautiful. Look at that. It's all plushy. Oh, 2 worlds colonized in the same year. That's the kind of thing that you want as a species, isn't it? It's the dream come true. Okay, so the Hive Mind wants to send us some wants us to send him some pops for research purposes, and in return it will give us some as well. We'll send off some plushes. Yeah, whatever. We can always grow some more. We'll send them over towards this here collective. See if they like us. Their opinion of us is still 0, of course. I'm not entirely sure what's going on with this here background, though. And we got some ready volunteers. Provided specimens opinion modifier towards the plush democratic whatever the hell. Good. Opinion. Provided specimens. Does this mean that we're going to get specimens of ourselves as well? Maybe. However, we're going to need to get ourselves some basic strike craft. Why basic strike craft? Because they are amazing at anti-piracy. Because, yes, anti-piracy is going to be a problem in this game. It's not like we're playing in one system or something like that. Ah, yes. The research can begin. Please spell check your mods, everybody. It's probably a good idea. The research. Okay, so we made contact with a ravenous hive. What a delight. Where are these? Where are this? Oh, okay. They're right next to the soul stone. Oh, that's not good. And also, these guys seem to have... So that's bad. So we're gonna need to actually move quickly because these here raveners are most likely gonna try to eat this here corporation. Don't know if they'll go straight for the delightful omnoms that is the soul stone, but they may get a little bit out of control, so we're gonna need to curtail their expansion. And they're also next to one of our allies. Actually, it's gonna be this ally because it has a space road, you know, via Spacia. That's Ad Astra, something like that, or whatever. But yeah, we're gonna need to do something about this here criminal syndicate because they are in fact gonna be a problem in terms of dying, and we kind of want to avoid that because we want the soul stone. It does kind of indicate though where our space is gonna be. We're gonna take this remaining space over here, which is gonna be nice and fine, but kind of boxed in. But we got a couple of friends. So that's going to be good. We're also playing with ACOT, which means that, you know, there is secret stashes of technology all over this area of space. And I'm really curious on what is hiding in there. Ooh, improved deflectors. Trevor's Garden. It's being colonized as we speak. And on that bombshell, I think it's time to wrap up this very first episode of the return of the Paluush. Trevor's people, my people. The most wonderful species in the galaxy. Yes, even better than the cuddle muffins themselves. Thank you so much for watching. If you like this, hey, like it below. It's good stuff. You know, there's a little thumbs up. Let's do it. It's good stuff when that happens. You know, people liking things. It's good for traction. Comments as well. You like what you're seeing? You want to have any questions answered about the mods that I'm running? Let's put them down below. If you think, oh my god, ASpec, you are a terrible player, you can do that below as well, but I probably won't listen. Anyway, thank you so much for watching, and until next time, stay fluffy and each other.